Hey everybody!
Happy Tuesday.
It is Tuesday. Wow.
Are you ready for today, babe?
Yes, yes.
You're the one that had to go nuts and want to do two trivias.
Well, yeah, man. Tell you what, trivia. I'm excited.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Yeah, it's been a good week. It's been interesting, guys. I hope everybody's had a good week, and it's been interesting here. I was in Alabama last week.
Oh yeah. You were giving very brief talk and doing paintings, or well, donating a painting, I should say.
Or unveil.
Unveiling. Yes.
Yeah, unveil. Yeah, and that was a lot of fun. Site Savers Alabama, they do a lot of really good work, and then I'm going to Signal Centers tomorrow, and that's going to be a lot of fun in Tennessee. Chattanooga. I can't. I was trying to remember if I've been to Chattanooga before.
I don't think so, because it's such a unique name. I don't remember ever booking a flight or anything like that.
Well,
Should be fun. I'm
yeah.
curious to hear about your trip when you come back.
Man, Alabama had incredible food. Holy moly!
Did you hit up the barbecue?
Uh,
Oh, you
no.
had Mexican quite a bit, didn't you?
Well, we went to Mexican the first day, and then we went to a Texas Brazilian steakhouse.
Mm-hmm.
They took me to, and that was brilliant. And then, so that was a lot of fun. But a lot of it was brilliant. It was real good. But this week I'm going to Tennessee, and I'm looking forward to that because the food in Tennessee is amazing too.
Mm-hmm. Well, Carla says hi. Sound is wonky. Oh no, that's not good.
Oh, is it? Oh, me.
No bad echo. Do you have the echo thing?
Well, let me see. One of your mics was still on, so I didn't. So maybe it's better now.
I don't know. It.
Should I say something? Something.
I don't know. It's not coming through my AirPods for some reason.
Your AirPods have been working like a few weeks.
Well, it's because I don't know. It's a whole thing. Ron says bad echo and Carla says talk.
Talk.
Crystal says we hear you weird.
Okay. Well, let me see if I can fix that real quick. Don't know what to do.
Things have been plugged in and unplugged. Whatever.
Yeah, things it's available. Weird echo. I don't know what caused that. Gosh, guys. Everything's muted. And you guys still get. Man, sorry, guys. I apologize. I mean, that's muted.
I'm going to plug my mic and plug it back in.
Okay. I'm going to do this. Might pop. Sorry, guys. Okay. Maybe that isn't good. I don't know, guys. If it's still echoey now, please let us know. I'm so sorry. Dun, dun, dun. Well, I know I don't want to inflict bad sound on anybody, so I'm not saying anything.
Well, let me ask. Does the sound still weird? Carla said it's better. Crystal says echo. What's weird is my AirPods are not playing.
Is your computer muted? Like maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Gosh, that's so weird, guys.
I mean, we could restart the feed. I don't know.
Yeah. So sorry, guys. Let me see here real quick. Do. I really don't know what the problem would be. Okay. Let me see if that made it.
Crystal says better right now.
Oh, cool.
So Brooke has joined us this hi.
Hey, Brooke.
Ron says it's a lot better.
Oh, good, good, good.
My
Cool,
mom
cool, cool.
joins us, says hi guys, love you. Hey. So yeah, the sound's a bit weird. We've unplugged and plugged things in from moving cameras and mics around from doing the show random places. So it's it's always ridiculous. It's just ridiculous.
No, yeah. So, yeah, we moved some of the stuff up to the gallery, but hopefully it sounds better now. But, man, so today this week ought to be fun. So I'm looking
Yeah,
forward
yeah.
to
And
that.
last week it was fun. So we had bad movie night at the bar slash gallery. It was Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness. And you could come to the place and make a skull bracelet. That was fun. And then we had live music. We had a graduation party. It's been like busy and awesome all at the same time. So stoked and tired.
Yeah, yeah. This weekend it might be a little quieter up there, which will be cool. Because we're ramping up for a bunch of other stuff that's going to be happening.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be neat. Give us a chance to kind of get prep stuff. But
Yeah.
but man, so I've been working on some painting, and I'm working on this one behind me, and I was working up on it up at the gallery, and that's a lot of fun. But
Well, Brooke says love and miss you, and Crystal says blame it on
that
Facebook.
sounds
Blame
good.
it on
Love and miss you too. Let's all blame it all on Facebook. That
everything.
sounds good.
Our current situation.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So I was just thinking, my mic is this way, the paint is the other, so it might be a little tricky for me to paint and talk. So that may not. Yeah, we moved everything around, guys. Everything's a little wonky, but man, we have some cool ideas for the live stream in the future. I think where we might have like better trivia and different kinds of trivia, and we might be able to have trivia where people want to be live, like with us,
Yes.
and also on the internet. So we might be able to get like a weird hybrid going on. Like I don't even know. But we were just talking about ideas, and it'd be fun to give some stuff a try.
For sure.
Yeah.
We talked about doing 2 videos tonight. Do you? Oh, I have art facts.
Do
Are
you?
ready?
Ooh, really?
Do you know that? And you may know these because you're a big nerd. Do you know that Mona Lisa has her own mailbox because of all the love letters she gets?
Wow, really?
Yeah. Yep.
Man.
It's the moody side eye that she gives.
Wow, that's great. People write, that almost makes more sense to me than somebody like writing love letters to someone in prison. Especially, not just like everybody in prison. I don't mean, people go to prison for all kinds of reasons, but you hear about the serial killers and stuff getting married or getting all these,
I mean, yeah, that's
well, goodness.
Looney Tunes.
You gotta work on your vetting process if that's the thing. You gotta, man, something's going wrong. Crazy.
Anyway, fun fact. There you have it.
That was good. I like that one. That was nice.
So, did you want to just jump into trivia? I mean, you want to do 2 of them. I mean, what if this gets complicated? I don't know.
Yeah, man. Let's do it. Let's get some trivia and chat.
Okay.
That sounds good. This is so nice, guys. We've been able to just being able to sit down and chat is nice.
Well, what do you have a genre that you're wanting to be quizzed on?
Chat.
Let's see. I've got general knowledge, entertainment, history, food and drink, geography, or science and nature.
Maybe science and nature.
Okay.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I would say either that or history.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm good for either.
Okay. Let me get over to it really fast.
Well, cool. Yeah. It's been interesting at the gallery because we've been hiring musicians, and I was just talking to a DJ guy, and but we're gonna do some really, really cool stuff up there. I can't wait. It's gonna be so exciting. Like we're gonna do a trash prom, where people can dress up in crazy prom dresses and attire if they want, and like 80s nights, but where you're also maybe gonna have like 80s films in the back while they have like 80s music playing in the other with the DJ, and then and then he's also playing like 80s music videos, and
Yeah.
and just all kinds of just fun sorts of like it's an art bar, so we can do whatever we want. We can
Whatever
do,
we want.
heck
Well, hey,
yeah, man.
Ron says, can we see John's painting?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you've been working on this painting for a little bit because it's a commission, and yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, here, let me show. Yeah, it's a commission, but it's for a couple that and it isn't quite done. I'm not sure which way is all
Yeah,
the
you're
way.
good.
Is that good? Okay. It's a couple, and they love hiking. When I first started it, it was just going to be a bunch of trees, but then the mountains, because it just seemed like I don't know. I was going to do a forest, almost like with cherry blossom sort of thing, with a lot of red and a lot of stuff going. So just very dramatic reds and magentas, and then it started shifting and went more of a vista. So more of a sense that they're actually traveling somewhere and they're doing things, and so
Well,
that's where it is now.
it says beautiful,
Oh,
like
thank
always.
you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay, so we're doing science and nature. Are you ready for your first question?
Yeah, yeah.
In geometry, what is a polygon with 8 sides and 8 angles called?
Octagon.
All right, well, you're as smart as the crowd.
In
Very
D&D,
good.
when I was a kid, we had a group that was lawful good, and it had 8 members, and we called ourselves the Octagon.
The octagon.
We weren't nerdy at all.
No, no. Okay, what does the magnitude of a star refer to?
How bright it is?
Okay, well, your options are distance, importance, size, brightness.
Ooh, pop, magnitude. Does anybody watch Community?
Pop, pop.
Pop. Hey, I don't know. So if you've never seen Community, you won't know who magnitude is, and that won't make any sense. And if you have seen Community, you might have a little chuckle.
Yeah, it's a good show. Everybody should see it. Okay, so you think it's brightness. The crowd thinks it's brightness as well.
Troy and Abed in the morning.
Very good. Okay, which is not a variety of fish?
Oh,
this is silly. Carp, trout, labradoodle, salmon.
wow, man,
Oh, that's ridiculous. I mean,
that's funny.
ridiculous.
That's silly. Well, okay. Well,
I'm gonna go with labradoodle. Like, I'm a wild guess. Labradoodle. These are okay.
It's the puppy of the sea.
All right. People who suffer from an abnormal and persistent fear of going to bed are known as what?
Oh,
I feel like I have this.
do you? You have fear going to bed?
I don't have a fear. I don't know how I would describe it. I don't have a fear. I don't want to. I
Yeah,
just
I
don't want to.
think you have FOMO.
I do. That's it.
You just feel like there's more stuff you could be doing or watching or playing.
Yes. Ooh. And Zelda just came out, so I've been pretty obsessed with that. So I'm losing sleep. Anyway. Okay. Your options are dreamopherics, pedophobes,
I like the Fearix. I like that.
somniaphobic,
Oh, okay.
or clinophobic.
I'd say somniaphobic, although I like the idea of Fearix. That's cool. I'm a spider Fearix.
Yes. Okay, Somnia. Let's go with it.
Bum, bum,
That seems to be the
bum.
popular choice.
I think we're doing good, guys.
That's not it.
We're doing terrible.
You spoke too soon.
I guess the last one, maybe?
Yeah, clinophobic.
I mean,
I feel like
What
the other
was the
two are
second-
ridiculous.
what was the second one?
Dreamopherics, pedophobes,
Betaphobe sounds like
like a
quackery. Like our mattresses are so soft they help you go to sleep. We actually shoot betaphobes right at you, right into your brain.
all right, clinophobic. Should we try it?
Sure.
That's it.
Yay!
Man, there goes our perfect score.
Man.
Okay, the prefix hamo HAENO refers to which part of the body? Oh, you should know this.
I bet Carlin knows this.
You got A, heart, B, lungs, C, blood, or D, liver.
I'm trying to think. I'm really not sure.
I mean, I would guess blood.
No, I really don't know. It's
I mean, isn't you're not like pulling any Latin out of
well, I
your
mean, I would think like hemo, like hemoglobin, but hemo. I don't even know what a hemo is.
Well, Carlos said C question mark.
Yeah, maybe it's a misspelling.
So
You
we'll
know,
blame it on the quiz.
I don't know.
Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. That seems to be. Well, Carlos was like Latin spelling question mark.
I don't know. I don't think I'm just.
Let's give it a try. Oh, very good. Yay. Okay, which of these is best known for its distinctive black and white stripes?
Oh, prisoners.
All right, you've got donkey, onager, kiang, and zebra.
I would say a zebra.
Yeah, the other I can't even pronounce.
Hey, what's your favorite movie that featured prisoners that wore black and white stripes? I have one in mind. I bet Brooke is gonna like this one too.
Did they wear that in Oh Brother We're Out though?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, because that's a good one.
My man, Constance. Yeah, that's bona fide. That movie's bona fide.
I don't know. That would probably be only because that's coming to mind. That would probably, yeah, maybe. I don't know. What about you? Is that your choice?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He's got his pomade and his. I haven't seen that in so long.
Yeah, it's been a while. I wonder if Jack's seen that. We'll have to show it to him.
Oh, if it hasn't, it's so cool. It's like a modern telling of or semi-modern telling of the Odyssey and all.
Oh yeah. Okay. The leaves of which plant are called pads?
Oh, okay.
Camellia,
Monet would love this one.
Water lily.
Monet would be proud.
You think it's a water lily?
I do. I wonder why they're called pads, though. I mean, why not just floaty leaf things?
Why not floaty leaf things?
Yeah.
As opposed to the word pads.
Well, I mean,
You're going to opt for floaty leaf things.
Well, I mean, or Liz leaves.
Scientifically, it makes no sense.
You saying it wouldn't make a good scientist?
I mean, maybe not in the naming department. Okay. It is water lily. Floaty leaf things. Okay. Which animal can be found on rocky slopes and mountains in southwest China? You've got a shocking pink sheep.
I'm sorry. I was just I'm thinking too the science of naming, like the fingers and toes. Like I know I wouldn't be the best namer because I'd call toes like foot fingers. I mean, why get a different name?
I mean, I don't even know what to say to that. Okay, all right. Shocking pink sheep.
Anyway,
what are these? What are these animals found on rocky slopes and mountains in southwest China? Shocking pink sheep.
Wow.
Mammoth brown sheep.
Ooh.
Dwarf blue sheep, or ultra green sheep.
Wow. So one of those has got to be right, huh?
Yeah, and they all sound ridiculous. All of them.
I'd say the dwarf blue sheep.
You think?
I don't know. Maybe or the
I
mammoth.
think it's either B or C. When in doubt.
I do.
It's B or C.
I think it is. I think it's the mammoth or the. What's the blue one?
Let's go with dwarf blue. That seems to be the consensus.
I bet so. I mean, let's give the little guy a try.
Oh, very good.
Yay!
Good. Okay. I may not be pronouncing this right, but Ganymede.
Ganymede? Uh-huh.
Oh, you know what that is?
It's a moon.
Oh. Well, then you should know on which planet.
Well, I know it's one of two planets, and they're probably both listed, so I might It's either Jupiter or Saturn,
Okay.
but I can't remember which. Maybe it's Jupiter.
How many moons does Jupiter have?
Like a bunch, like 40 something or
40
more. Or
moons?
more. I don't know.
Why does it need so many moons?
It's huge. It's huge. It's on its way. It was on its way to being a star. Like it'll never be a star, but it's huge.
Oh, that's unfortunate for
Well,
its.
it's good for
So-
us.
Well, I mean, that's true. That's really very true.
But also, it's nice being so big. That's what keeps us from being hit by so many asteroids and stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Jupiter. I'm not sure. What do people
Okay.
think?
Jupiter seems to be. It's a little bit of a mix, but Jupiter, I would say.
Hmm.
Are we going with that? Is that what you want to? Is that your final answer?
Sure.
Jupiter. Very good.
Yes.
I mean, with that many moons, it's got to be.
I should have known
Yeah.
that. I got a really good grade. I got 100 in astronomy.
You
I should have.
did. Just the what wasn't like? Oh, was it Venus? What was the last thing you saw with your eyesight before you went home?
Saturn.
Saturn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the last things. I mean, because if you're gonna get really specific, after that, I also saw the way out of the observatory, and then I saw the car, and then I saw it was all very blurry, but
Very blurry, but I saw it. That's fine. Well, I have a question. This is weird. So, when it finally went, okay, so you saw Saturn, you saw the car you were getting into. Obviously, the Saturn was a big, memorable last thing.
yeah,
you
that
ever
was
saw.
a big. It's a planet.
Right.
It's a planet.
Because it's a planet.
I'm
But-
good at science. That's one of them. They're planet.
But was it when you fully lost the eyesight? I was about to say lost it, which would be funny because that's not accurate. When you fully lost the eyesight, was it a gradual thing, or was it from like a seizure that then at that point there was nothing after that?
Well, it was really slow, and then
Yeah.
but then it started going a lot faster over the summer because that was probably like in April or so, and then but I was already twice over the legal limit of being legally blind at that point, but I could still see a little bit. And the telescope was nice because you can focus in and stuff, so that kind of helped, so I was able to see it a little bit, and then there, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of it's weird 'cause your brain also puts images up. So
Yeah,
for a long
that's
time,
true.
I thought I was seeing things. I wasn't necessarily seeing them because what I thought I was seeing wasn't really there. It's like the part of your brain that does dreams and imagination is the same visual part that handles vision
Yeah.
when you're seeing it. Like it's like a computer; it doesn't care where the information's coming in.
Yeah.
So whether it's getting the data sent from eyes, or it's getting the data sent from a memory, or the data sent from imagination, or from a dream, it's just data. It doesn't really care. So so I could walk down the street and I would hear a car, and I would think in my mind I would see a white car. In reality, it could be a red truck, or it could be that somebody's TV is up too loud, or. So a lot of the stuff I was seeing, I wasn't really seeing. And then with cane training, they make you wear a mask over your eyes. That way you know for a fact that what you're seeing, you aren't actually seeing.
Yeah.
And then you have to pay attention to the cane. So it's kind of a weird thing. It's just weird. And I was always extremely visual. Like just
Interesting.
sort of a photographic memory where you can see something, remember it, go draw
Yeah.
it later. And I drew ever since, like, all my life. And so just, I don't know. It's different. Anyway, sorry. That was a long question. Good question. Long answer.
I don't think I'd ever asked you that. That's fascinating.
Mhm.
What is the colored part of the eye called?
Oh man, I always get this. Always get this backwards.
Do you want me to read you the options?
Sure. I don't think it's gonna
Iris.
help me. But
Iris, retina, cornea, pupil.
gosh,
I feel like this is kind of easy.
what do you think it is?
I think it's iris.
That's what I was thinking too.
Because when you go to the doctor and they dilate your pupils, that's the opening. That's not
Yeah.
the- And everything else is in the back of your eye. Cornea, retina.
Is it?
Yes.
I
I'm gonna go with yes.
don't remember. I don't know. Maybe I just blocked out all eye related knowledge.
Well, Ron says, thank you for asking those questions because I found that very interesting.
Oh. Mm.
I remember
Well, thank you, Jackie.
here's a tidbit of interesting. When John and I were first dating, the first, I guess, 6 months, you didn't really have any eyesight, but you had like, I don't even know what you had, but at one point you took a picture of me, and you used to have this massive, huge TV in your apartment, and
Yeah.
you put the picture of me on the TV, and you were like this close to it, trying to like see what I look like.
Yeah, it was a weird thing. I think at that point my vision was like something over 3,600 or like 20 over 3,600,
Wow.
and but I hung on to everything I could. Like in my apartment, I had all these whiteboards, and I bought a ton of whiteboards. So from floor to ceiling, I had whiteboards so that I could still write and write stories.
Because you were writing really big, right?
Yeah, I would just write really, really big so I could write these giant letters and then write sentences going around the room like a crazy person. But but in a crazy person's room, you see all the like little tiny writing, all that. Mine is giant letters that I was using, and that only worked for a very limited time. And then they started doing like Zoom text and magnifiers and stuff, but my vision was going so quick that they sent me to the Austin, the Chris Cole School for the Blind, and they showed me that stuff, but the vision was going so quick. They're like, it's not even worth you learning this because you just need to go right to the screen reader because
really
by the time that you learn it, you're not gonna.
That's interesting.
So you should focus on the screen reader.
Wow.
So I started doing that. So I can start using the screen reader when I was still see a little bit.
Well, Carlos says, I remember the first time I saw you with a cane, it was at a funeral.
Oh.
I'm going to guess that funeral was your grandmother. Carla would obviously.
Oh, I don't remember.
Well, right when I met you, it was right around the time you lost your eyesight.
Oh.
And then you had to go to a funeral, I think. It was your mom's mom, I think.
Oh. I
remember getting flowers.
I still miss her so much.
Yeah, I remember getting flowers for your mom, and your mom being all like, "Oh, those were her favorite flowers," and not knowing that. But I don't know. Carla can say it. Carla says, "I think you're right."
She, Callie Bullock, Callie, she was one of the sweetest people. She was so funny, man. If she was here, we'd all be
laughing. Carla just said, "Mama Callie," yeah. All right. So we think it's Iris. Let's go with it.
Bum. I don't know if we're going to get to them. We're really taking our time on this one.
Well, we just ended. It's 90. We got a 95.
Nerd.
You're a nerd.
All right. You think we can break it? Think we can beat that?
I mean, we'd have to get a perfect score. Well, what are we going to do to it? I'm stressed now. What genre are we going to do it over?
I picked that one, I think, didn't I? So
we can do history, but we can do history.
Okay. Let's do it. I think we can do it. We don't usually play 2 games, guys, but let's just go crazy. Let's just do it. There's actually a trivia program I want to use where we can do it live and on the computer. It's really cool. It has pictures and all kinds of stuff. So I'm looking into that.
Oh, yeah, that'll be fun. Okay. Sorry, my computer's going so slow. Hold on.
Poor little Macintosh.
Whatever. Maybe it's because I haven't bought a new computer since 2012.
Okay. It's as old as the computer we're playing this on.
I don't think so. I don't think that's newer than mine.
I don't know. It's like a decade old.
I don't know. Okay, let's do history. We're really going to test ourselves, people.
Uh-oh.
This is going to be bad. All right. Which fictional place name was first coined by Sir Thomas More in 1560?
Oh.
Wow. That is Such an elitist nerd. Poof.
No, it only is if I'm right. If I'm wrong, then everybody can
Okay, you got El
Isn't
Dorado.
it Utopia?
Well, I mean, that is an option. Atlantis, Gotham, and Utopia.
Oh, I think it's Gotham.
Oh, it's clearly Gotham.
No.
Clearly Gotham.
Is it? Because didn't he write about that? Like,
You know what's funny is, well, it doesn't make it. The term utopia is interesting because Jack got into philosophy for a brief minute there. It's still kind of in it, but he was reading some books about that. And the concept of utopia was pretty interesting.
that's weird to think. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, so we think it's utopia. We're gonna try for
We're
it.
gonna do it.
We got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember Thomas More. He was a character in The Saint.
Oh, that's right. That's
Never
right.
say he Catholic Saints. What's that
Mhm.
actor? Maybe Science Man.
Oh, crap.
Oh,
Kev. It's gonna drive me nuts now. He was Batman. He
yeah.
was like the hottest thing since sliced bread for a while there.
He was in Weird Science, but he was in that other one. That was like he played like a smart person, genius.
Top Secret.
No, he was Top Secret. Yeah, but he played the gosh, I can't even
Oh
think.
my gosh, that's gonna be crazy.
No, right? No.
No.
Or
I don't
maybe
know.
something else.
Yeah. All right. What was Operation Sea Lion? Operation Sea Lion during World War II.
Oh, he played Tombstone too.
Yes.
You're Daisy if you do. It was Doc Holliday. Who was Doc Holliday? What's that? Val Kilmer.
That's it.
Oh,
Golly, that was
killing me.
painful.
Wow, that hurt a
I'm
little.
stressed. Stressed me out. Okay. What
Oh,
was
I
Operation?
don't know this one.
Okay, well, the options are anti-submarine campaign, planned invasion of UK, use of animals to plant bombs, or evacuation of Dunkirk.
Oh wow.
We've got a planned invasion of UK with a very dubious question mark.
Wow. Okay. Gosh, I'm not sure.
I mean, I feel like if it's sea line, it should have something to do with like water, right?
Well, yeah, but I mean, the UK is surrounded by water.
True.
I almost wonder if it's Dunkirk because they had the movie. I wish I paid more attention.
No, I mean, I don't know. Let's try for the plane invasion. Okay.
Yeah, I remember hearing about this. Like I listened to a documentary and they're like Operation Sea Lion, and
That's it.
oh, nice, go.
Whew, that was crazy.
Ooh.
How did Captain Cook die?
Oh, I think. Oh my goodness, let me think. Oh,
You may read the options.
Okay, please.
He was killed by hostile Hawaiians. Clearly, he fell overboard and drowned, or he was murdered by a mutinous crew, or he died of scurvy.
That's scurvy. Well,
I thought, I don't know. For a hot second there, I thought it said Captain Hook, and I was like, "Where's the alligator?" Like,
Peter Pan that did him in.
Literally, an alligator fell on him and ate him. I mean,
who's that fairy that keeps hanging around?
Peter Pan's mad. Okay.
That little fairy, that little Tinkerbell.
Captain. Well, I don't know. Do you want to take a wild guess?
Peter Pan. Peter Pan's not an option, is it?
No, Peter Pan is not an option.
Gosh, I don't know.
Or an alligator. We Fred has joined us.
Hey, Fred.
I
I kind of want to say Hawaiians
Really?
or the crew. I don't know.
Well, we've got a, somebody thinks that the crew is an option, and then also the wine. So really, and then Fred said he fell overboard.
It's usually
It's
beer
across the
sea,
board.
so I don't know. He was murdered by his mutinous crew.
I mean, don't they usually die of scurvy?
I don't know if he did.
Okay, what would you guess?
I guess C. I don't know. But I'm worried if it's though. Yeah.
Oh, there goes our perfect record.
Oh gosh, maybe it was Hawaiians.
You want to try Hawaiians?
I don't know. What do you guys?
Oh, it was Hawaiians.
Man, I was thinking it was like.
I would not have guessed that.
That was my first guess. I thought no, it's usually beer. So
It almost seems a little ridiculous. For instance, alligators. See, that was my guess.
I thought it was Tinkerbell.
Yeah, I mean, anyway, what type of aircraft was the LZ-129 Hindenburg destroyed by fire while landing in May 1937? A flying boat, a zeppelin, a helicopter, a passenger jet. So I feel like this is pretty easy.
Do you know it was filled with hydrogen? It's like, well, that's silly. Like, why would you
Yeah,
fill it with that? But one of the reasons though is because most of the helium comes from America. They were the biggest supplier,
yeah.
and we weren't supplying helium to Germany at that point. Like we had
That still doesn't excuse
an embargo. So I mean,
it.
because you can't get helium. Like the only place is there. So the only other thing is hydrogen. And it was pretty safe as long as they had fire control, they had stuff, but it was just. I mean, it's not obviously it wasn't that safe, but I mean, so but it's like they went with what they had.
Fred says, "Oh, the humanity." Randy has joined us. Hey.
Hey, Randy.
So, still, even though they couldn't get their hands on helium,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the logical choice would be to still set a fiery ball into the sky.
Well, they used it quite a bit, but yeah, it sounds crazy.
I mean, that's the reason why we don't do that. So, do you think it's Zeppelin?
Yeah.
Okay. Why? Very good. Which of the following countries was not an Axis power? Here we go. Italy, Japan, Germany, or Spain?
Spain. And that's one reason like Spanish flu, I think, why it's called the Spanish flu.
Really?
No, because it wasn't an Axis power.
Oh, really? That makes sense.
But because they weren't really a part of the war, and the countries that were part of the war weren't really they weren't talking about it so much, and because it probably started in America, and they got moved around. But then in Spain, where the press was more free at the time because it wasn't like the war press.
Yeah.
They wrote about it, so everybody heard about it from Spain more, even though it was it was in America first.
Okay, you're right. I remember hearing about it.
Isn't that crazy?
The majority of the crowd agrees.
Way to go, crowd!
Way to go, Crane! Very good. In which language is the Book of Kells written?
Elvish.
I mean, might as well be. We got English, Latin, French, or Gaelic.
I'm gonna say Gaelic.
That's my instinct as well.
Yeah, it's Kells. That
sounds very Gaelic.
It does. It does. Gaelic's a hard language.
Is it?
Yeah, try to. I mean, even like the cheers, like the Salariate, I never know how to pronounce it. And I've tried to learn I tried to learn a poem in Gaelic once.
Well, it's English, Latin, French, or Gaelic, and a couple people have said Latin.
Oh,
but you studied Latin in high school.
I did. No, in college.
Or in college, so I feel like you should know.
It doesn't sound Latin to me, but I'm not
an expert.
Roman. An ancient Roman, so I don't know. I don't remember any of my Latin, but
Okay, do you want to try Gaelic?
the
Or
Gaelic, it does sound like, Kel, it's like kin,
yeah.
I don't ken it, so I mean, that sounds like, I don't know it. So I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Let's find out.
Okay. Okay.
It's something I
Let's
can.
try Gaelic. That is not it.
Oh,
Dang. All right, Latin.
let me down again.
That's yeah.
Is it?
Yep. It's
Man,
Latin. Yep.
man,
Ron
I
and
need to
Billy
send
got
a,
it
I need to
right.
send a strongly worded letter to my Latin teacher. You let me down, lady.
Years later.
What were you thinking?
Okay. Who was the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic in 1932?
Oh, this is a trick question, or do you think it's just
You got Mata Hari,
Mata Hari?
Amelia Earhart, Valentina Tereshkiva, or Isadora Duncan.
Wow, those are mouthfuls, aren't
They are, and it's really tiny on my screen. So,
they? Oh,
and we don't have our TV hooked up, so I'm like, can't read anything. Um, Earhart seems to be the consensus.
yeah, I think so. And
You think it's a trick question?
it's weird,
Very
like
good.
there was a lot of talk about like where she ended up at. No,
Mm-hmm.
and it's interesting. There's a lot of theories and stuff. But it's super interesting to go down that rabbit hole because there was islands that were that the Japanese had, and we
Yeah.
were it was like hostile at that time a little bit, and so maybe she landed there, or maybe she just landed in the ocean, and then there's some stuff about like maybe her co-pilot drinking, there's just all this
Oh yeah,
stuff,
there's lots.
but
I think there's a documentary on Netflix about it, and it goes into all the
oh really?
different things.
That's cool.
Oh really? Okay. In which city did the Easter Rising break out in 1916?
The Easter Rising, boy, that sounds like a
Sounds like
bunny
a
riot.
punk band or something. I don't know.
Bunny riot, yeah. Easter,
Bunny Riot.
that sounds like another. It sounds like a punk band. Yeah, bunny riot.
You got Dublin, London, Cork, or Paris.
I don't know. What do you think, Dublin?
I mean, that seems to be the consensus. Fred says she stopped at a hotel in Lovelock, Nevada on a trip, and they later named it after her. Oh, Amelia.
Oh,
It's cool. Okay.
wow.
The consensus is Dublin. Let's go with it.
Well, that's really cool.
All right, very good, crowd. Okay, who succeeded King William IV as British monarch?
Oh man, I don't know. William IV.
Randy says, what is this? Some kind of history trivia? Yes, Randy. It is. It is history trivia. We did a science and nature one before you signed on, and we killed it.
I like that. I like that quote from the Mighty Boosh where Howard Moon he's talking to Vince Noir,
Yeah.
and he says but I'm from the past, and Vince is like, we're all from the past, but you're not as from as far back as I am, or something. I don't know. So yeah, it's history. We know the history. Anyway, sorry, that was crazy.
You're crazy.
I don't know. Maybe Victoria.
Well, King Charles I, Queen Elizabeth II, Queen Victoria, or King George V. Randy says could be worse. It could be geography. And Victoria seems to be the popular answer.
Is it?
Yeah.
I can't remember what her dad's name was or anything. I don't know.
I don't know, but I would like to say anybody that's into that sort of stuff should listen to Royal Blood, the podcast.
Does it help you with this answer?
Not really. At all. But it's a fascinating podcast. Okay. It's about murder in the royal scene.
Royal murder.
Royal murder.
Murder most royal.
Okay, so you think Victoria. Okay, let's try this. Very good.
Yay.
Even when you're guessing, you get it.
Oh.
Who invented the carpet sweeper?
Hmm.
We've got W.H. Hoover, Archimedes, Thomas Jefferson, or Melville Bismarck.
Oh, the Biswell.
The Bissell.
Melville. That's not a word you hear very often.
Hmm.
Archimedes. That's not a word you. That's not a name you hear very much. This is my son Archie. Well, really, it's Archimedes. Archimedes.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Man, that would have changed All in the Family, wouldn't it? Oh, Archie.
oh
It's like,
jeez.
oh, Archimedes. It just doesn't ring the same.
It does not.
Oh, Archie.
Okay. You think it's
I don't know.
well,
Wouldn't it be cool if it was Archimedes?
I mean it would be ridiculous.
He did
Yeah.
a lot of cool stuff, like with the volume and figuring stuff out.
I mean
But Hoover,
I mean hmm.
hmm,
There's a lot of Bissell as answers.
man.
What I
Should we go with the crowd?
yes.
Oh,
When in doubt, go with the crowd.
can I phone a friend?
Oh, they got it right. Yay.
Yay.
My faith is restored. Okay, we're 90.
Oh,
We're A students.
I'll tell you what, man. We got a 4.0 on this
I'll take
trivia.
it. I'll take it.
Noise.
Heck yeah.
Well, guys,
What
one
do
of
you-
these days we'll be streaming this from the gallery again.
Yeah.
We're not open on Tuesdays up there yet, so we're not doing that. But one of these days we will be, and we'll just be streaming from up there. And
I know John wants to do poetry nights. This should be interesting.
poetry.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah. So wondering about doing that this week, maybe on a Sunday, just to get the ball rolling. I don't know.
I have a feeling we would post it and people would, a couple people would come to listen, but maybe would come to read
I don't know.
poetry. I don't know.
Yeah, I want to give it more of a rollout, like more time.
Yeah, definitely.
Because quite a few people have been like, "Oh my gosh, I would love to come for a spoken word thing,
Yeah.
a literary night, read stories, and a lot of. I mean, there's been quite a few people, and so I mean, I would kind of like to do it on Sunday just because it can be fun, but I don't know, probably should roll it out a little slower, like give people a chance to know about it.
Yeah, I agree. Well, Randy says, I don't, he says, you'll be open tomorrow, though, right? Yes, we're open from 4 to midnight.
Mm,
And then he says, I don't like poetry, but I love poems.
that's a conundrum.
That sounds difficult to maneuver.
It does.
But anyway, so good job, crowd, on the quiz. And who knows, next week, who knows what we're going to be doing? I don't even know what we're doing. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. It's crazy.
I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
You're flying away.
To Tennessee. Tennessee.
I'm going to man the fort. That's what I do.
Cool. Get some people in there.
I'll try. Drink.
Well, hey guys, I want to thank y'all so much for hanging out with us, playing some poetry. We have a end screen. I mean, playing some trivia. Let's play some poetry.
That would be an interesting game.
Yeah,
I would say a line, then you have to say a line.
it's like a rap battle.
That sounds scary.
That's scary.
That sounds so scary. Well, Fred says, I've been so busy, I almost forgot you. Glad I caught a minute with you. Well, I hear you, man. We are swamped as well. Glad you could chime in for a little bit.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Yes.
And check out our new end screen, everybody. It's got all the.
Yeah, we got some new Patreon people. Thank you so much for subscribing. Much love. We are going to do some really cool stuff and subscribe, all that fun stuff. And we will amp this up next week.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, next week. But I don't know how to end this yet, guys. So here's
Oh my gosh.
15 seconds of bliss. Thanks so much, guys. Have a good week and stay safe.
See you next week.
Bye.